So this is the start of my senior year quarantine documentary. My name is Jessica Keene, and I'm doing this for my English class. So I'm just going to take you through my days and just kind of show you what I do and how quarantine has been affecting me since it started, and yeah, that's about it. So if there's anything that needs to be done, like grocery shopping or prescription pickups or anything, I'm usually the one to do it because my mother has had a compromised immune system because she has had a heart attack, and my sister is also compromised because she has Down syndrome. So it's basically me that has to go do all the running.
How the quarantine affected me as a senior is that it made me realize to not take things for granted because they can be taken away from you. I realized that I need to cherish things while they last, and to value people that are around me because I might not ever see them again. Things I have been doing differently or not have been to do is I can't go to the store like I usually did. Like I used to go for fun and everything. Now I can't because all I can do now is just get groceries that we need and like health supplies. And we can't go to school anymore because we have e-learning, and the only thing I really get to get out and do is either go shopping for like food and stuff or just come to work. Do I think things will go back to normal or not? I think things will go back to normal. It's just different precautions and everything that people are going to have. And there's people that are going to be like, they don't care. And yeah. Has this changed my mental health? I feel like it has, but it hasn't. And what I mean by that is that I think I'm more cautious of what I cherish and what I don't cherish. And how mental health benefits and everything. I think I've realized how easily viruses can spread and everything. What have I missed the most is my friends and being able to value things that we didn't think we would value that much. And yeah.
Oh, let's see here. Has the quarantine virus had a huge impact on you? Yeah, I work with the Department of Homeland Security in Washington, D.C., and ever since the virus has hit, we have been restricted away from the office. We've been doing telework, and so everything we do has to be done by telework. We're not allowed to go in the office, and so that's kind of a whole different dynamic than working in an office all day long. Has the quarantine messed up your daily routine? If so, how? Not really. It's a different routine. It's kind of the same routine I have usually when I work there as an advisor. But I mean, it's a little different. It's a little more hectic, a little more intense at times. What is it like to telework? Teleworking is kind of interesting because as you where normally in the office you would get taskers, folks coming by to visit with you or talk with you, or there would be a tasker dropped on your desk. With teleworking, you get taskers by email, by text message, by MS Teams, by phone conversations. You get them a whole different variety of different ways, and you have to do a lot more research, and everything, of course, is online because you don't have physical research to be able to do, or you can't go to physical places to do it. And so it requires a little more ingenuity to be able to get some stuff done. Oh, has this quarantine had any benefits for you? Absolutely. Because we're 100% quarantined, I can spend 75% of my time in Indiana with my wife, my daughters, my dogs, my horses. And then I spend 25% of the time in Virginia just to make sure that the apartment's taken care of and take care of any little things I got to get done there. Usually I would only be able to come home maybe one weekend a month. Now I get to spend virtually the entire month home with my family. What have you missed the most since quarantine started? A steak from Longhorn. I miss my steak and a cold beer. I haven't had one for 3 months, but there has been a benefit because my daughter makes a mean steak. And so You know, while I'm not getting the Longhorn steak, I'm getting a steak that's probably just as good for my daughter.
Yeah, I know.
This quarantine has impacted me by actually having good sleep schedule. That's about it. My daily routine really hasn't changed. I wake up about 5:30, get ready for work, go do my job, come home and relax. Mask and gloves, they aren't required at Napa. Some stores you have to. My store we don't. But one of the biggest benefits so far has been 95 miles per hour everywhere. And I missed that 95 miles per hour once quarantine let up. And also fishing. Fishing is a big one.
So, I'm just gonna talk about this because I just kind of want to get it out there and just, really just kind of give my perspective on it. So we got an email this morning from our principal stating when graduation was. It's going to be July 17th, and just waking up to that email, it was really eye-opening, because like when I woke up and I saw the email, and the first thought that went through my head was that, wow, this is really how I'm going to be ending my senior year. Like, I'm ending my classes online. I'm waiting 2 months to graduate officially. I'm waiting a little less than 2 months to even have my prom. It's just so emotional, and I almost want to say heartbreaking, because this is just not how I expected my senior year to go. Like, ever since I got into my freshman year, everything was just about graduation. My whole focus was on graduation. I was ready to experience everything that the seniors got to experience, and just the fact that we probably won't be able to get to walk down the elementary school hallways is really sad, because I was looking forward to that the most. Yeah. This is really emotional because it's like my last day of school. And I'm just really emotional about it because I can't believe I ended senior year like this.